Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. So, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started for our Aries. What can you expect coming up in your lives? Any advice is always welcome from the universe. What do you need to know for Aries? What's happening? What's going on for Aries? Okay, that one's stuck. So I'm putting it down there. So I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, you can just take what you want from the reading. You can check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, and you can find that online. There's several websites. Or you can get a private reading from somebody that you trust. Okay, so we have some cards left for the second part of the reading. The overall energy, Aries, is the Six of Cups. Wow. Okay, this can be someone from your past who is coming in again later in this life to make a love offer. There's a flower in the cup. It's the only cup that's allowed to have anything in it, and it still be sincere. It's definitely a soulmate card. You've definitely known this person from another lifetime. But it's a very sincere, and it's a young energy. It's the beginnings of a relationship type energy. So let's keep reading. I have the Knight of Swords in your highest energy. You're taking some sort of action right now. I believe this action is for yourself. You have your sword up, seeking truth, seeking clarity. Very valiant and very forthright. These are the two strongest energies in your whole reading. So, if someone is coming in from this life and coming back, you're definitely going to be seeking the truth. You're not going to go in just trusting that everything they say and do or whatever they want is the total truth. So you're going to be seeking your truth and your clarity by taking action. If you've just met this person and they're from another life, because they are a soulmate and there will be a connection, you'll still seek the truth because it feels like a life lesson that you've already been through, and you are definitely protecting yourself and taking action in order to do it. I have the High Priestess next to the Knight of Swords and right above the Six of Cups. So this is the card for intuition and knowing in the tarot deck. What it says is pull back that pomegranate curtain there and pay attention to what yourself is telling you. You probably have a lot of those answers right in your own gut. Pay attention. And if you're asking questions or trying to get answers, follow what your gut is telling you to ask. So your intuitions run very high. Please trust yourself. It has to do with this offer coming in. Like I said, either you may have known them this life earlier, younger years, or you've known them in another lifetime, which is a soulmate. I have the Six of Pentacles next to the High Priestess. Oh, this is, you've been breadcrumbed before. You're going to make sure whoever does come in, if you accept their cup, okay, that they are not going to be breadcrumbing you and throwing your scales off balance. You're not going to be the one to put all the effort into a relationship because it throws your scales way off balance. So follow your intuition. Let it guide you. Trust yourself here. I have the Six of Wands under the Knight of Swords and next to the Six of Cups. Well, This is the card for success in love. You know, if you want success in love, you're going to have to seek that truth and clarity and keep your sword up in self-protection. You know that. But you do want to be seen as a couple with someone. This card is right next to the overall energy of the Six of Cups. So I'm feeling like there might be success in love here with this offer that's coming in. Because these wands are people celebrating your union. The wreath can be about engagement. You may have success in love with this person, but do follow your instincts, not your heart. The heart, do follow your heart, but trust what your gut and your head are saying, okay? These feelings, the feelings that you have about a situation, just really trust yourself. I have the Four of Swords next to the Six of Cups and under the Six of Pentacles. You've been spending time alone. You've been seeking truth and seeking clarity in your times alone, either meditation, prayer, soul searching. Very spiritual card here. You've been going through a lot of healing. So this is what you've come to realize, is you've got to look out for yourself, and you're going to. I have the Five of Swords under the Six of Wands, and there you are, picking up those swords of truth and clarity. And looking back, I mean, there's a couple entities here fading off into the distance. I think you've had failed relationships that maybe you thought could have been a long-lasting, committed relationship. But now that you have these swords of truth and clarity, you're much more able to protect yourself and know what questions to ask and to seek the truth and clarity. Follow your intuition. Don't ignore. If your gut is saying, don't trust this one, don't trust it. If it's saying, oh, there might be hope here, maybe there's hope there, okay? So really pay attention to what your gut is telling you. I have the Queen of Swords right next to the Five of Swords and under the Six of Cups. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But Aries, this is your energy of speaking your truth, asking for truth in order to protect yourself. Very valiant. The queens and kings are very mature-minded. And you're just trying to find out if this is what you really want. Do you really want this soulmate in your life? I have the Page of Pentacles right next to the Queen of Swords and under the Four of Swords. And so, the pages are young energies. And this is like you're trying to figure out, can there possibly be a future here with this soulmate that's coming in? So you're examining that pentacle as if it's a crystal ball, and you're trying to foresee a future here. Is there a future with this person? Well, you're going to ask the questions in order to find out, and you've learned that this is what you need to do by meditating, praying, soul searching, spending this time alone, a time of self-reflection. Very healing. Let's see what the second part has to say. For Aries, please. I need 3 more cards for Aries. 3, please. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Boy, you're going to be really firm about sticking up for yourself. Okay, so I have the Five of Wands next to the Six of Pentacles. This is confusion, stress, anxiety. It's associated with being breadcrumbed because that's what it causes you. It causes you to be all up in your head and all over the place, second guessing everything. You don't want that anymore. You've learned a spiritual lesson from all that. I have the Judgment card here right next to that Five of Wands. That there's your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're blowing a horn down on you, and you've awakened to a spiritual lesson. And it is about the breadcrumbing. It is about, them not being committable. It's just about your past experiences. They have all been spiritual lessons for you so that you can move forward in life to obtain the things that you want from life, to live life the way you want to. The Chariot is a card for Cancer, so Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But there you are, you're moving forward. That's what the Chariot does. And you can move forward pretty fast if you just snap those reins. Those Sphinxes here, they can get up and they can book. So, that whole Judgment, any relationships, there's at least 2 of them that have been in your life, that breadcrumbed you here, and you've learned a very strong spiritual lesson from it. And the truth and all this clarity has come to you about, what's gone on in your past. I have the Moon here. This is the card for Pisces, right next to the 4 of Swords and under the 5 of Wands. So something's going to be revealed. Something hidden is going to be revealed. Something is like night turning today. So you're going to be enlightened. Something is going to show its face, like that lobster. Didn't know it was in the water till it crawled out. So, I think this is part of these swords of truth and clarity coming to you. Things probably dawned on you like, oh my gosh, why didn't I see that? Or, oh my gosh, I should have known. Or, oh my, just being enlightened. It's like night turning to day. So, all this stress and confusion, I think you've got it figured out. I think it came to you through all the healing that you've done. I have the 5 of Cups under the Judgment card, and next to the Moon, yeah, you're pretty disappointed. And here there's three figures. There's 3 cups tipped over. Could have been 3 relationships that we're talking about. I don't know, maybe 5. But there's still 2 full cups behind this figure. Either way you look at it. This is what I call the card of hope. Hope and love. And turning around, you will see the hope and love. So there's still hope and love out there for you. So we know a soulmate's coming in, all right? I have the King of Cups here under the Chariot. And on the back side of that 5 of Cups, where the hope and love is, this is water, first off, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But Aries, you're holding on to this huge cup of love. You have so much to offer. But you're holding it close. There's no one to hand it to, okay? The right person is not in front of you at this moment if you are watching this reading. Now, you may have already been in contact with whoever this soulmate is, but you haven't handed the cup out yet, okay? So you might, I don't know what part of the reading you're in here, but you could be in the process of trying to figure out if you want to hand out that cup. I have the 8 of Swords under the Moon and next to the Page of Pentacles. Talk about things being enlightened. Okay, so the 8 of Swords is about, it's almost like a choice of feeling trapped, not moving, not budging. All these swords of truth and clarity being around you, but not seeing them. And it's almost like not wanting to see them because your feet are not bound, your mouth is not bound. You could have turned around, you could have walked away, there's a lot of options that you had in seeing the truth and clarity. But you are now, you have. So you've been enlightened about this energy. You were living in the 8 of Swords, where you were kind of closing your eyes to what was actually going on. I think in hopes that these relationships would turn out to be successful, okay? So, as far as them being available and committable and just, breadcrumbers and third parties. I got the Devil card right next to the 8 of Swords and under the spilled cups of the 5 of Cups. Well, Yeah, I think you just kind of closed your eyes to a lot of this, and now you're not. Your eyes are wide open. This is in your highest energy, that Knight of Swords. You're wide open now. There is the horns for Capricorn. So this is the card for Capricorn, but the energy totally different, toxic. It's being bound to someone who's bound to someone else, maybe to someone who has a girlfriend or boyfriend or married, or to an addiction or something like that. But you've been through these relationships. I do really notice that devil waving goodbye. I think you're really taking a stand here to protect yourself from these energies. You're not going to accept anybody's cup here that seems toxic to you at all. So this is why you're going to be on guard. This is what the whole reading is about. The whole reading here is about the spiritual lesson that you've been through, all these past relationships that you've had to let go, and I know it wasn't easy. Your hopes and dreams in these relationships, just like having your cups kicked over, like spilled milk. But there's still hope. There's a soulmate coming in here. There's going to be the beginnings of a relationship coming in here, and it could end up to be very successful. But you will be on guard. You're going to ask the questions that you need to ask. You're going to seek the truth and the clarity now. You're not going to live in the Eight of Swords anymore. You want to be enlightened. You want to know everything. So let's find out what your guardian angels have to say here for Aries. Take from this what you will. Get my glasses on. All right. Let's see what they have to say to add to this reading here. It's right up here. It's card 0. And it's called A New Beginning. I'm going to read it to you. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. Ooh. There's no need to have any fear, as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. Wow. Changes are going to take place, and it's mostly because you've gone through this spiritual lesson and you're looking out for yourself. You're going to sort through the offers that are not good for you and try to find the needle in the haystack, and it looks like it might be coming in right here. So Aries, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.